Hello and welcome to the most hated show on the black corner of the internet. This is your host, the Whiteologist, Mr. Blows Your Minds, and this is Black Minds News. And today's date is July 19th, 2019. Well, I got this story coming out of Midway. Imagine yourself being out with your family, went to your little convenience store, and pick up a little stuff, and you know you got the children, they out doing their little thing, but you're keeping that mindful eye, making sure they don't go too far or not out of your peripheral view, right? And yet there's a action happening in the store that's taking place. Somebody's irate, dealing with the customer. Somehow it spills over and deals with your family. But check out how this individual dealt with the story. Again, this is Black Minds News, most hated show on the black corner of the internet. This channel is to report, articulate, transmit, communicate, incite with good intent, reveal, undisclose. First and foremost, we give honor to the creator. Why? Because the truth don't need no partner. As a descendant of the greatest people who created this land that you call the United States, we, as the BADOS, Black American descendant of slave. Some say Black African descendant of slave. Others say American descendant of slave. We, the historical bloodline of the ancestors who built this land, we, the children descendants, we give honor to our ancestors. You know what my motto on this show is? I'm never going to tell you what I heard. I'm only going to tell you what I know. Stay tuned for this broadcast. Hey, how's y'all doing, everybody? Again, this is your host, Mr. Blows Your Minds, coming with another topic for today. Seeing this story here, and first and foremost, before I get into that, I'm going to say what's good to my subscribers. Should be in the house. What's good, fam? Always nice to see that y'all doing. Again, I'm pumping them as I keep going, because again, Mr. Blows Your Mind wants the check. Now I'm talking about paying me. I'm talking about the suppression. I'm tired of it. Enough's enough. Time, as I talk about all the time, cut me the check. We're going to make sure it's evidence to be seen. Now, passerbys, if you should just happen to come across the show, this is the most hated show on the black corner of the internet. What you can do, go to my library, see if you want to see some things that you might like. If you should happen to run across something that just offends you, make it, again, it's the truth. Truth don't need no partner. Sometimes it just does that. But you learn to grow from it, right? And you get better. And that's what this show is to promote and to show, again, because a lot of people like vampire, they don't get to see themselves when they go across a mirror, right? So welcome you to the show. Again, you can like, subscribe, share, comment, dislike if you want. That's all good over here. Everything we EEOC over here. Everybody can get it, right? So let's get into this, fam. All right, so again, let me show you how this going to go down, because again, you know, you got to ask yourself, you know, something like this take place. How you gonna handle it, right? So check this out. Be right back.
Question is seen on the video going on a racist rant at a business in the Midway area, then just shoving a small child to the ground on her way out of the store.
News 8's Brandon Lewis spoke with the business owner and joins us now live from the Midway District with more. Brandon?
And that little girl is okay. The business owner says that he is certainly frustrated by what happened and is sharing this video on social media and with us to say that what happened isn't all that unusual, unfortunately, around here.
The United States citizens in other countries ask you to be.
It started like a normal interaction for store owner Omar Halak.
There's a lady just came in asking about which stuff. I couldn't understand what she's saying.
But then the woman grew frustrated, storming out and pushing a young girl to the ground. Fortunately, the girl wasn't hurt.
I went after her. I tried to stop her, and she just kept going.
Harak says the woman used racially charged language toward him.
I love it here. It's my country. It's my home.
He's a Lebanese immigrant who's called the U.S. home for nearly 20 years and owns 4 different repair stores. He posted the video online because this wasn't the first incident.
I am really angry. I am really upset about what happened, actually.
Both Halak and the parents decided not to call the police since the woman ran off and the girl wasn't hurt.
The dad said, she's fine as long as my daughter's fine, I'm fine.
Still, despite what happened, he isn't letting it damper his business.
I got used to it because I get a lot of racial harassment here. Till I put an American flag here, but I love this community. I want to make good influence in this community and help people in my business.
And again, there were no charges pressed in this incident, so there isn't actually a police report regarding this, but he merely wanted to share this video on social media.
Oh, those who used to watch All in the Family, those were the days. That's what's happening here, right? Anybody who know about All in the Family, right? Know that song Archie and Edith used to sing? Huh? No, that whole song? I ain't gonna get it out. I'll give you a little bit, but you know, if those who don't know, go check it out. But again, that's what it is. It's the adapting to this new demographic shift, the change of everything is not so much as white. And now I'm seeing people all kind of different ethnicities and backgrounds, and my numbers are shrinking and dwindling, and this is pissing me off. It's on the 400-year commemorative of what we did to the black folks in here. We got immigration all piling up in here, and it's just getting to a pitch level of like a tea kettle. It's about to blow the whistle. You understand? About to blow up, and they can't take it no more, right? You know that's what the creator doing. Creator just see, I ain't got to beat you with no weapon. I'm going to use psychology. This is a weapon you could not see happening. So now what is it doing? It is showing the internalness of individuals. This is why it's becoming so abundant that a show like mine, Black Minds News, could come on all day. I could do shows every day on every hour on the minute. I could do it because this is just so much. And some people say, we're just fabricating it. No, this is what the all seeing eye was about, seeing the sense of other people. They were looking at it from a business and money. No. The creator of the universe was decided that he was going to put in this as a monkey wrench, because it used to be your word versus, they word. Now that your word can be seen, the actions can be seen. The event can be seen. There's no mistaking about what took place, and now you can't lie. And even though that the system was still trying to find a way to fit the rounds with the square peg in the round hole, but you know how it is, y'all. We understand how it is. So let's look at this here, right? So again, like I said, you in there with your family. Again, this is seem like some kind of computer shop, right? Either coming there to purchase or you're in there to get some repairs. And you know how it is, American, and then your American has a hyphenation on it, right? You got either Black American, Chinese American, Mexican American, but the American, right? This is our country, them type, right? So you come in there and, you got people in front of me or whatever, and I'm trying to get something done. You're not to my satisfaction. So based on the simple fact, it seems like we got some language barrier that you can't really comprehend what I'm trying to say. And so I'm getting pissed off about it. This ain't the way it used to be. Again, Edith and Archie sitting at the piano singing that, boy, it used to be a day when neighbors were again. That old shit, right? So it ain't like that no more. So now you got to have to do with Apu and all that other good shit. And so she lashing out. She goes into her little rants, you know what I'm saying? Go back to your country, Lebanese, or where the hell you from. And you know what I'm saying? I'm getting looking sick and tired of this and this and this and woo. Right? And, you just barking, the poodle in the fence. Right? They like, I got kick you. Right? We like animals over here, but I'm just, hypothetically I'm saying. But so what ended up happening is what? She can't get the Apu, and Apu look like he might put something on. He might put them foo-fops on you. So what she do, if you kind of look again, go back and look again, she kind of looking around. She looking for a victim. Huh? She looking for a victim. Oh, but Butch, the gooch, is not going to fight nobody that might give her some. She see the little girl. So she go out the door. and she, mows her down. Wow. You know what I'm saying? Normally when you see a situation like that, it's like, have you ever walked? Like say you was going, like say you was turning the ghost away and you was going in your full motion and a shorty should just be there. And you trying to just mow the shorty down. Now in that case, that's an accident. But you seen directly the hand, the shove, the push down, right? But I'm tripping on this fact. Now again, there's a dynamic here. We got to assess that, right? Did you see the father? He come after her, but the nigga was holding on to the damn stroller. He just can't let it go. Like, you know why he did that, y'all. He didn't say, let me go run it, because he know if he come out there, he needed a barrier. He needed something to justify why he ain't going ahead and lay his hands on her. You understand? See, this is the subliminal seduction that they got permeated on everybody's mind when you not white. They already entrenched in your mind. Again, with Jesus being white, means God must be white, and everything is white is right. So you already programmed, you don't lash out because, again, the judicial system and the police and all that, you always in a losing position. So, again, just look how the programming works, right? So he couldn't even let go of the cart, right? That he running with the cart in hand. Ain't no baby in the cart, the baby outside. You know what I'm saying? So you running with the cart. But again, we understand because he needed that as the barrier to keep himself from lashing out, because if he did, he know he going to jail. Maybe, just look how quick you have to be thinking in that minuscule of time to realize of a situation. Now, to show you how deep the programming is, they didn't even want to call the police on him. They said, well, the baby all right. He just put it down. Okay, see? The leniency. No, because if it was the shoes on the other foot, believe me, police coming, you're going to deal with this and let the judge decide whether you was wrong or right. You understand what I'm saying? But see, that's that programming that happens, again, watching TV, everything white. Going to school, everything is white. Going to work, everything is white. You understand? Until you come into the black corner of the internet, then everything ain't so white. And that's why they're suppressing the hell out of us, right? Because we're not trying to make everything in the mindset, again, the way you see it. We have our own way of looking at things, and then we're showing you, so we ain't just talking about it, we're showing it, right? And so you seen it right before your eyes. I know it'll probably trip you out, but again, that's what it was. My man was in a situation that he know if he going to react, he going to get sent up. Because again, how many of you, if that had been your daughter, right, you don't know how you're going to react. It's kind of like when you seen a family at Walt Disney and the sister spit in the brother's face. Everybody had, their reason to say why they believe that they, again, according to being in this, let's say this recreational institution, a place where family and friend and, having fun, but a situation, again, spit, right, can trigger a certain aspect of you. Again, you've been taught when you was little, don't spit on nobody, and that's the lowest form that, and it triggers something. So the same thing with whiteness does the same thing. As you seen, this dude ran with the cart in hand. He didn't let the cart go. You understand? And so again, that's just what it is. Here it is, white woman enraged, can't get her way, trying to find the smallest victim to get. She does to a child. It is what it is. This is Black Minds News, and thank you for watching. And before you get up out of here, just in case everybody in here acting like they don't know what they supposed to be doing, I'm just seeing y'all kind of slowing y'all hands out here, right? So let me do this, and then we're gonna get up out of here with this, right? Put this here, and put this one here, and thank you for seeing this. Stay black, strong, and all that good stuff. Until the next show, y'all. Peace, love, and hair grease.
Portions of the following program may be unsuitable for younger or more sensitive viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
Remember, the enemy has only images and illusions, behind which he hides his true motives. Destroy the image, and you will break the enemy.
I'm here to tell you tonight that the businessmen, the mayor of this city, the police commissioner of this city, and everybody in the white power structure of this city must take a responsibility for everything.
Can you feel it?
Luther and I, and everyone in this arena tonight, are unified by the same great American values. We're proud of our country. We respect our flag. Wouldn't you love to see one of these NFL owners, when somebody disrespects our flag, to say, get that son of off the field right now, out, he's fired. He's fired!
Race is when you use your power and influence to subject people into inferiority. Utterances can't be racist.
Look around you, man. They own this shit. They own this couch you sitting on, them shoes you got on your feet, this building, this school, this country, you. We're behind enemy lines, dog.
So you must first of all remember that this system was not originally designed with black people in mind. Right on, and it definitely was not prepared for black people to, in the end, begin to demand their rights and an equal share in this country which they died for. Right on. Hey, and we definitely are not going back to Africa.
In the church, we used to sing the song, "Good News, the chariot is coming." While you sit here today, knowing that you have come to hear good news, you must realize in advance what good news for you might be bad news for somebody else. What good news for the sheep might be bad news to the wolf.
They say, oh, things are getting so much better for you. In 1849, it was hitting blacks on the head 100 times a day. In 1990, they hit them 48 times a day. Isn't it better? Oh, it's got to be better. You're saved 52 blows.
The only purpose of most black Americans on earth today is to destroy.
I think that's noble. Italians love Italians, when Irish love Irish, but when a nigga loves a nigga, it's an unpardonable sin. They have blood in their hands. When we say they have blood in their hands, we are not saying him, George Bezos, went and killed, but white people colonized us. They dispersed us. They enslaved our people. They sucked our economy dry. They are still sucking it dry even today. That's white people. Tony Blair, George Bush, Napoleon Bonaparte, Leopold, Adolf Hitler, Benjamin Netanyahu, all white people, they are the same. They are racist and they are full of hate.
I've been waiting for you. You have many questions, and though the process has altered your consciousness, you remain irrevocably human. Ergo, some of my answers you will understand, and some of them you will not. Concordantly, while your first question may be the most pertinent, you may or may not realize it is also the most irrelevant.
Why am I here?
Our world is coming crumbling down. The coons are coming.
You got to understand that white America has an uncanny way of making the victim the victimizer. Excuse me, master, for putting my head in the way of your club. Not that your club is brutalizing my head and putting hickeys on it. My head got in the way of your free swing and broke your shiny stick, and I want to apologize for that.
Your life is the sum of a remainder of an unbalanced equation inherent to the programming of the Matrix. You are the eventuality of an anomaly which, despite my sincerest efforts, I have been unable to eliminate from what is otherwise a harmony of mathematical precision. While it remains a burden assiduously avoided, it is not unexpected and thus not beyond a measure of control. which has led you inexorably here.
There are more connections in the human body than there are stars in the galaxy. We possess a gigantic network of information to which we have almost no access.
Matrix is older than you know. I prefer counting from the emergence of one integral anomaly to the emergence of the next, in which case this is the 6th version.
5 months before me. 3. There are only 2 possible explanations. They were 5 months before me. Either no one told me, or no one knows.
Precisely. As you are undoubtedly gathering, the anomaly is systemic, creating fluctuations in even the most simplistic equations.
Control me! I'm gonna smash you to fucking kill you! You can't make me do anything like Chris! Choice. The problem is choice.
Let us remember that we are not brutalized because we're Baptists. We're not brutalized because we're Methodists. We're not brutalized because we're Muslims. We're not brutalized because we're Catholics. We're brutalized because we are black people in America.
Because white people made him to be what he is. They made him to look evil, because that's their role, to make all of us black people to look evil and to hate ourselves. I can't hate.
You're a nigga till you die. If you're a poor nigga, you're a poor nigga. If you're a rich nigga, you're a rich nigga. But you never stop being a nigga. And if you get to be educated, you're just an educated nigga.
Well, I'm told every day I'm on air that I'm racist because I call out racism. That is maddening to me, and I'm crying about it because it's crazy.
So the Honorable Elijah Muhammad is teaching you and I and trying to tell the white man to get this powder keg out of his house. Let the black man separate from his house. Let the black man have his own house. Let the black man have his own land and his own property.
I thought the bitch was white! Damn it! I thought the bitch was white!
That's true. I think that white people are so guilty, knowing what they've done to black people, that they feel if the deeds were reversed, they would hate the black man if he had done the same thing to them. So it's actually, it reflects a guilt complex on the part of whites when they ask us, do we hate them? And if you notice, Uncle Sam has formed a habit of going all over the world. He calls it the ugly American, or the American image. He thinks that everybody hates him because it's a guilt complex. And if you think that if you are worried about Europeans hating you, and they're your allies and your cousins, well, naturally it would follow for you to think that Negroes in this country would hate you, especially in light of what has been done to black people in this country by white people.
Now, check it out. The white ball dominates everything, right? It knocks the shit out the yellow ball, the red ball, right? And the game's over when the white ball drives the black ball completely off the table.
But you have to see that all of this is hypocrisy.
I love Malcolm. Malcolm called me the Sunday that he died. I was working Basin Street East. He said, Brother Greg, you coming by today? And I said, Malcolm, I love you. And I said, I love you so much, I don't even want to take a chance to be there. He said, what do you mean, Brother Greg? I said, well, I closed tonight, Sunday night at Basin Street East. And I said, but I had my wife book me a flight into Chicago at 8 o'clock this morning. And I'm going to Chicago, and I had way beneath my salary, booked me into a college about 10 miles from the airport. And I'm going to go there and speak this afternoon, and I'm going to stay there until they tell me you dead. Because I'm not going to let this government get 2 of us for the price of 1. And I'm going to call Adam Clayton Powell when I finish talking to you and beg him not to come there. Because today, the United States government is going to get you.